Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from? Heard a lot of new workers say that. First time they set eyes on Edgewater, they'll say, "Well, I can't work here. I don't belong here." Well, we do belong here. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of us from the cradle to the grave. Long as we provide our own cradles. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one... all my life, work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under. Free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Yeah? Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed, and I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati. Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself. Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day. Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Oh, law, don't tell me. Marauders were serving his body as the centerpiece in their vile feasts. Did they stick a mock apple in his mouth? Still in good condition? I could always ask Conrad to have them installed. Eugene's teeth were handed down the generations. And my old chompers ain't getting any prettier. Oh, that's uncommon kindly of you. I'll see Eugene's teeth return to their place of rest. Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. You pod. What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium, ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society? Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Look, if you need help of a spiritual nature, we got ourselves a good vicar. Don't end up like my cousin. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? I'll be around if you change your mind. Something I can do for you? Don't see the sense in all this fussing over the power. Cannery shutting down just means I'll have more bodies to bury. Got to thinking. If the town's all lit up and glowing, won't that just attract more attention? Things are changing round the Vale. Don't matter much to me, though. Graves still need filling. Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. You mind not running around bare-assed? You're making my associates uncomfortable. Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Left a sorry mess behind. I slashed 5% off his burial fees on account of him missing half his head. Was the least I could do. Well, that's a right hull-headed thing to do. He didn't read the label? Says so right there. May lead to paranoia and violent urges. I suppose we could have given him more work to do. It's like the company always tells us. Work fortifies our spirit. Listen, what happened with Eugene ain't exactly my purview. I'm no alienist. Let me know if you find anything. Suit yourself. What's on your mind? Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Flesh-gnawing, marrow-sipping creatures of pure depravity they are. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. No can do. This is my post, and I must defend it with my life. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything. Even if you weren't helping Reyes out, I couldn't tell you. I am prohibited from saying anything that reflects poorly on Spacer's Choice. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay. I heard you've been crossing off marauders for Reyes, though. Good on you. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? How'd you know I needed these? Did the company send you or something? You a fixer? Never mind. Let me get you that reward. Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Just passing you a fair warning is all. I know it made an awful commotion. Boss sent a couple guards out that way. I think Lieutenant Mercer was with him. I'm sure she'll be around any minute now. Unless she fell prey to a roving band of marauders, of course. The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. She never did come back, so I sent Ernie to take a look. Come to think of it, the boy's been gone a while now. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?